Welcome back to Patient Awareness. My name is Hannes. Today's topic will be, what is breast cancer? Before going into detail on breast cancer, we will provide a short definition of the term cancer itself. Cancer is a term for the group of malignant tumor diseases. It is a disease where cells in the body increase rapidly in an uncontrolled way, producing abnormal growth. Cancer cells can invade nearby tissues and can also spread to other parts of the body through the blood and lymph systems. This is a process known as metastasis. Before we will explain breast cancer further, we must highlight one important fact to you. Breast cancer is not necessarily deadly. The earlier you detect it, the higher your chances of survivability. Cancer can be curable, especially if detected and treated early. A relative survival rate compares women with the same type and stage of breast cancer to women in general population. For example, if the 5-year relative survival rate for a particular stage of breast cancer is 90%, this means that women with the cancer have on average about a 90% chance of living at least 5 years after the diagnosis compared to women without that cancer. Now let us get back to our topic. What is breast cancer? In women, breast cancer is one of the most common cancer. Here, abnormal cells grow within the breast and can also begin to spread in different parts of the body. In this picture, you can see how the female breast is built up. You can see the fatty tissue, the lobes, the nipple, the ducts, and more. The breast is located on the thoracic wall, and the main function of the female breast is to produce milk for the nutrition of a newborn. The breast has 3 main parts: the lobulas, the ducts, and the connective tissues. The lobes is the part in where the milk is produced. As you can see in the picture, the ducts carry the milk to the nipple. The tissue around is also called the connective tissue, consisting of fibrosis and fatty tissue. So as you can see in the picture, the part of the breast where the breast cancer mostly begins is the ducts or the lobulus. Breast cancer can basically start from the cells of the glandular lobulus or from the cells that build the milk ducts. There are also blood vessels, nerves, and lymph vessels in the breast. Together with the lymph nodes, they are also part of the body's immune system. The lymph vessels drain off excessive tissue fluid. When breast cancer is no longer localized to the breast alone, tumor cells are therefore found in the lymph node stations. There are 2 different types of breast cancer, which are divided into 2 main groups: the non-invasive tumors and the invasive tumors. The non-invasive tumors, or carcinoma, are limited in their extension to the milk ducts, glandular lobules of the breast, whose boundaries they do not cross. The invasive tumors are not limited in growth to one type of tissue of the breast, but grow uncontrollably into the surrounding tissue. This poses the risk of cancer cells spreading into the body, which can lead to metastases in the lymph nodes and other organs. The ductal carcinoma begins in the milk ducts. If it is limited in the extent to the milk ducts, it is a non-invasive breast cancer. If it spreads into the surrounding breast tissue, it is called invasive breast cancer. The lobular carcinoma develops from the lobulus. It is non-invasive breast cancer if it is limited in the extent to the lobulus and becomes invasive breast cancer when it spreads to the surrounding breast tissues. The invasive ductal carcinoma and the invasive lobular carcinoma are the most common types of breast cancer. Though there are less common kinds, for example the Paget's disease, medullary mucinous, and inflammatory breast cancer. We hope we helped you understand what breast cancer is and what different kinds of breast cancers they are. And again, we want to highlight the importance of early detection. The earlier you can find the tumor, the higher your chances of survival. Cancer can be curable, especially if detected and treated early. Our next video, What are the symptoms of breast cancer, will explain what happens when you or your loved ones has breast cancer. You will find more educational videos and information on our homepage. Thank you very much for watching.